Hey, beautiful. Would you believe me if I told you that you're not ill-equipped? Would you believe me if I told you that time is not up? Would you believe me if I told you that God called you to this purpose, to this season, to your family, to the city, whatever it is, that the space that God has called you to occupy? He didn't need you to be approved to call you there. He approves the call. And it doesn't matter who other people think or say you are, as long as God affirms you. That's the only applause that you're out here for. Would you believe me if I told you that all the things that you need are already on the inside of you, and that your everyday life is supposed to help develop you to be the person that you are? Everything that you experience, past, present, future, every call that you have on your life, every mandate that is for you, God has already equipped you. He's already positioned you in the right place. Whether you see that place in lack or you see it in abundance, it's not about what you see, it's how you see it, right? Perspective is everything. If you don't see yourself right, or if you don't see the person who created you right, then you're kind of going to find yourself stuck. You're not going to be in the right position. You're not going to have the right authority. You're not going to be able to be positioned for greatness. It's going to hold you back. Every single season that you go into that you don't see properly, it ends up delaying the call on your life. It ends up delaying the things that God called you to. And all that does, it doesn't stop the purpose on your life, but it does keep you in a place of choosing to lack focus, choosing to lack the ability or the capability to position yourself. You end up stressing over things that are actually things that help you, or obstacles that develop you and train you to be exactly who God called you to be. And instead of tripping over the things that God placed before you, or he used to develop you, invite him into the process with you. Ask him, God, what do you want me to do with this situation? God, you put me in this crazy job, right? And this crazy job, this boss is so nasty. All he's doing is training your development. All he's doing is training your ability to be assertive. All he's doing is training you and seeing how bad you want the things that you prayed for. And that doesn't mean that they're going to be easy. Just because he placed you there doesn't mean that the circumstance is going to be optimal in your perspective in regard to how you see it, right? It doesn't have to be a pretty situation for it to be called by God. It doesn't have to be the greatest setting for God. God has his best training with the ugliest situations. But the reason we always fail to show up in them is because our perspective is